Hello, ladies and gentlemen! Eu sou a Jess Ártico, sua teacher e mentora de inglês. E no episódio de hoje do nosso podcast em inglês para brasileiros, nós vamos continuar falando sobre a sua rotina diária. O que você faz todo dia, desde a hora que acorda até a hora de dormir. Você vai ouvir a rotina de uma pessoa, repetir comigo e depois adaptar tudo isso para a sua própria vida. Se você já começa a falar do seu dia em inglês, você já consegue fazer small talks, tá? Entrevista básica e se sentir muito mais confiante para conversar. Então, get comfortable, respira fundo, and let's get started. Let's listen to a simple daily routine. Today, I'm going to tell you about Tom's day. Tom usually gets up around 6 a.m. on weekdays. He doesn't really like waking up early, but his job starts early. The first thing he does is turn off his alarm. Then he stretches in bed for a few minutes to wake up his body. After that, he gets out of bed and goes to the bathroom to take a shower. After his shower, he dries himself and gets dressed in comfortable clothes. Then, Tom goes to the kitchen and makes his breakfast. He usually has a bowl of oatmeal with fruit and a cup of coffee or tea. While he eats breakfast, he often reads the news on his phone. Sometimes he checks his messages or looks at social media for a few minutes. After breakfast, he washes the dishes and tidies up the kitchen. Then he brushes his teeth, and if he needs, he also brushes his hair and puts on some cologne. Around 7:30, Tom leaves the house to go to work. Most days, he takes the bus, and the trip takes about 30 minutes. On the way, he likes to listen to music or Teacher Jess Articles English podcast. Sometimes he just looks out of the window and enjoys the quiet time. He arrives at work around 8 o'clock and starts working soon after. He works on his computer, answers emails, and sometimes has meetings. Around 12 o'clock, He has lunch with his coworkers. They eat in the cafeteria, chat, and relax during their lunch break. After lunch, Tom goes back to work and continues his tasks until about 5. Some afternoons are very busy and some are more relaxed. When he finishes work, he goes back home by bus, but if the weather is nice, he sometimes walks home. When he gets home, he usually feels a bit tired. So he relaxes on the sofa for a while and takes a short break. Sometimes a friend comes over and they talk or watch a movie together. Other days, he prefers to be alone and listen to music or read something. Around 7:30 in the evening, Tom usually has dinner. Sometimes he cooks, sometimes he orders something simple. After dinner, he washes the dishes and tidies up the kitchen again. Then he might watch TV, play a game, or talk to his family. Before bed, he always brushes his teeth again and takes a quick shower. He usually goes to bed around 10 or 10:30 p.m. If you can follow most of Tom's day, your listening is already improving. Now, imagine learning step by step with me inside a complete course. Now, let's talk about your day in English. I will say a sentence and you can repeat and change the details. I usually get up around a.m. Sometimes it's easy to wake up, and sometimes it's difficult. The first thing I do is then I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and wash my face. Then I go to the kitchen and make my breakfast. I usually have and I drink. After breakfast, I get dressed and leave the house. I go to work, or I go to school, or I study at home. I usually go to work by bus. I usually go to work by car, or I usually walk to work. The trip takes about minutes. During the day, I work or study, use my computer, and talk to people. Sometimes my day is very busy. Sometimes it's more relaxed. Around noon, I have lunch. Sometimes I eat at home. Sometimes I eat at work or in a restaurant. In the afternoon, I finish my work or my studies and go home. When I get home, I like to relax for a little while. In the evening, I have dinner and spend time with my family or by myself. Sometimes I watch something, sometimes I read or just chill out. One thing I do every day that makes me happy is it helps me relax and feel good after a long day. Agora, eu quero que você pense. Qual é uma coisa que você faz todo dia que te deixa feliz? Depois me conta isso nos comentários em inglês, ok? Assim você já aproveita para praticar. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you in the next episode. Over and out.